Okay, and action.
I'm a fire starter.
Right, this presentation from Andrew Foden and Stephen Brown. This is an overview of the game's audio history. Sound today is essential part of modern gaming. Without dialogue, sound effects or music, a current gen game would be unrecognisable. For example, you've got all your older games where there's no text, like Sonic and stuff like that. You won't really have dialogue and things. It's just basic music, and by basic I really mean basic, compared to what we've got today in like Heavy Rain and such like that. More games would even be impossible to play without sound. For example, Guitar Hero. Obviously without sound it's just some fellow with a guitar with buttons on. Makes no sense. It's taken a long time, but now games are coming closer to what we would expect a film to sound like. Again, Heavy Rain's got a full orchestra to do their sound, which you get in most movies now as well. Terminology of sounds: frequencies measured in hertz, amplitude is the amount of energy in a sound wave, wavelength is the width of the wave and changes the tone as well. Loudness is the intensity of a sound, and there's a diagram there that you can't quite see. Platform limitations, we've got two of these pages. Early game consoles used computer chips to create music and sound effects. The Atari 2600 could only produce 2 notes at once. The first game with background music was Rally X from 1980. No video, no.
I forgot it.
Right, the NES from 1985 have 5 audio channels. One of these could be used a PCM or pulse code modulation for sampled sound. PCM uses bit depth and sample rate to code an analog sound into a digital data stream. PC games used MIDI for their audio. The quality of sound is going to be based on your sample rate as well, but using a higher sample rate will take up a lot more memory, so it depends which one you're going to have, more memory or low quality sound. Platform limitations too. When CDs came along, the large capacity could hold enough data for streamed audio. The uncompressed WAV file and compressed files like the MP3 phased out. .MIDI files. Okay. Stream CD quality audio was also compressed to save on CPU. The Xbox 360 is sampling and playback rate of 16-bit at 48 kHz. And can be 265 simultaneous audio channels. PlayStation 3 has sample rates up to 192 kHz. It's down to the amount of processor you got on a PlayStation 3. You've got a lot more than the Xbox, it's a lot faster as well.
Alright, I'm going to do a few, just show how the game sounds getting as progressed through the years. So, first you had like, stuff like Pong where you just had noises to tell you you've just done something like hit a ball. And in Pac-Man, you have a sound when you die, just as though you've died. So it's just basically very few sounds it can manage. The first games didn't really have any music because it didn't have enough sound processors. But as you got along to like the 8-bit era, you've got Super Mario Brothers, which is starts to have like these games don't have enough processing power to have a soundtrack. You've got a code for the drums and percussion and some basic monophonic sound. And then when you get to 16, okay, it's gone. But then as you got onto where CDs started being used, they could fit a lot of they could fit sampled audio onto a CD. So for example, on the PS1, Gran Turismo 2, we've got the sound of sampled audio on the cars, and we've got sampled music as well, and that can all be played at the same time.
Sound designers Sound designers are people who deal with the sounds of a computer game. They're tasked with creating authentic sound and audio, such as gun or car sounds. For Battlefield, Bad Company 2 Vietnam, the sound of the flamethrower was created by merging together sounds of a jet plane, a hot air balloon, a fire extinguisher, and an open fire. They create mixers such as the high dynamic range mixer in Battlefield Bad Company 2. This makes sounds in Battlefield sound more authentic than games like Call of Duty, which do not add effect to their audio. This, for example, when you're in different environments in the game, the sound will sound like it's ricocheting off. Like if you're in a wide area, then it'll take longer to come back. Whereas in Call of Duty, it's just the same sound no matter where you're at, even in normal levels and online as well.
Right, this is Bad Company 2. Sound designers made a high dynamic range audio mixer, and depending on where you are, if you're outside, you'll hear a huge echo and reverb, big delay, just because you're outside. You go inside a room, start shooting. The room size and the delay gets smaller, so you've got a much louder sound. Whereas in Call of Duty, guns don't really have that many effects added to them. So there's not much reverb or delay. It's just not as good. The sound is loud as well. So it's just basic. Gets louder when you're closer, but no real effects.